like to kick it on a laid-back vibe. Smoke a little, drink a little, party all night. Look up and see all the stars in the sky. Yeah, that's my kind of night. Now I ain't saying that it ain't going down in the city, cause I've been there when they turn it up. But if you need to unwound, slow down, come on out to my town, cause I know they don't do it like we do it in the country. Boot stomping, beer drinking country, slanging mud off a big truck country. If you ever get tired of them big city lights, just catch your ride out to the country. Cut off trees and bare feet country. Drop a tailgate, build a bonfire kind of country. Go on and kick it where you want, but I bet they don't, do it like we do it in the country.
No, they don't do it like we do it in the country. It's something, catch you sitting out on the tailgate with some BG bumping. All them places that they don't go, we just ride around on them dirt roads. That Chevrolet stay skint back while I'm dodging all of them potholes. We ride slow, windows down, pulling up to that rowdy crowd. Bonfire, got country girls, got plenty drinks, so it's on now. That good smoke, that good shine, that recipe for a good time. So hop up in my truck and let's ride
like we do it in the country. Boot stomping, beer drinking country, slanging mud off a big truck country. If you ever get tired of them big city lights, just catch your ride out to the country. Cut off trees and bare feet country. Drop a tailgate, build a bonfire kind of country. Go on and kick it where you want, but I bet they don't, do it like we do it in the country. You ever need to hit reset?
I just push pause,
I know a place.
and I know a way. So come on.
Do it like we do it in the country. Boot stomping, beer drinking country, slanging mud off a big truck country. If you ever get tired of them big city lights, just catch your ride out to the country. Cut off trees and bare feet country. Drop a tailgate, build a bonfire kind of country. Go on and kick it where you want, but I bet they don't, do it like we do it in the country. They don't do it like we do it in the country. No, they don't.
What up, y'all?
What's
We
going
are
on?
live. Week 23. Damn, that seems like a lot. But it is Super Bowl week. Super Bowl week. We don't talk about the NFL very much because the best place to watch a college football game is across the street.
Yep.
And if you got all that action right there, why talk about anything else? But we do have a Super Bowl trophy with us today. It's a 2010 Super Bowl, 2010. It's actually autographed
Drew Brees.
by Drew Brees.
Drew
It's
Brees.
the one the Saints won. And we set up a little Super Bowl tailgate. Super Bowl snacks, quickest things I could put together for a Super Bowl. Since it is Sunday, we decided we'd talk about it a little bit. But first, shout out to our sponsors, Bayou Brothers Cajun Barbecue Sauce. That is an older bottle label because the stuff is so good. You need this in your life. That I'm out of stock. So
And we got a new label in the
we're
works.
pulling the old label out. For
We
this
got a
one.
new fancy flashy one in it's on the
It's on the
drawing board
on the drawing
right
board.
now.
also only pins Brandy and the Queen herself, who is still messy in action.
I talked to her yesterday.
I texted her today.
Talked to
Brandy,
her.
if you are around, come back home, please.
She's wanting to. She's homesick for sure.
But she has BJ seasoning, bacon jalapeno. She's got that wild all purpose. She's got that salsa. Salsa's so hot, too hot for your legs. And as Brandy always says, put some south in your mouth.
Some south in your mouth.
Then we got Lafitte's pickles, the best pickles in the world. Now, Lafitte's pickles are so good. I went to Rouse's today because Lafitte's is now in Rouse's. I went to Rouse's today to get some pickles so we can add to our little Super Bowl party here. But they only had the jalapenos and the pickle relish. Why, you must say? Because they're sold out.
Yeah, they don't.
The
You gotta
pickles are
get
so good. You got to stand in line. It's like some of them king cake places. You got to stand in line just to get a king cake.
We're gonna have to email Rouse's and have them. They're gonna have to open him up a second slot on the
And
shelf.
I called. I texted Joey today and said, "Look, I need some. I'll buy them. I just need some pickles so we can put them on the shelf." Then we got Hot Rod Creole. His Creole barbecue sauce just came out with some seafood boil. Crawfish season is here. So get your seafood boil, your Hot Rod seafood boil. I know somebody who swears by that seafood boil. It's Mr. LP Hat Company's wife.
My wife definitely is a fan of it. She loves it.
We got that barbecue sauce right here, so we can try it.
Oh yeah.
But we got a little Super Bowl set up. I got some little Smokies in a blanket. Put some cheese on it. I got some little Smokies. I got some chip and dip. I got the peanuts. I got the.
Like we got all the classics. I mean, if you
Pizza
got
rolls.
classic stuff, pizza rolls, pig in a blanket, or if you want to say hot dogs or whatever, chips and dip, peanuts.
All the things.
Oh yeah, we got
And a bottle of water.
and a bottle of water.
All the non-healthy stuff and a bottle of water.
We got it going on.
Before we get to where we're going today, next Thursday will be the night before opening day at Outbox Stadium, Milwaukee coming to town. And next week this week's all about the Super Bowl mostly. Next week will be all about LSU baseball. We're going to have a couple of LSU former players. We'll be sitting around the couches out there, just shooting the stuff, talking baseball, talking about the good old days when they played LSU baseball, and then where this team is going. This team has won 2 out of the last 3, and they're about to win 3 out of the last 4. And the momentum is super high for this number 1 team in the country that kicks off next Friday at 2:00 in the afternoon. But it is Super Bowl week, and we got some Super Bowl stuff to talk about. So there's the lead right there. We all, for the most part, went with our characters. Mine was an End Zone Eats character. Apparently, I'm holding the camera. What's it say? Warning? What that say? Warning?
Yeah, you want me to go fix it?
Did it get restricted? What else? Probably.
You're restricted.
It'll be all right. I've been restricted.
Yeah.
I've been restricted.
Yeah, we ain't scared.
My character was an End Zone Eats character holding a camera and grilling food at a stadium. You got Joe here chilling at the bottom.
Mine pretty much nailed it. I mean, I don't talk about my real 8 to 5 on anything. So all it knows is hats and hunting, and it pretty much nailed it.
Hot Rod is working at his food truck, eating tacos. Didn't know the tacos were in Hot Rod's food truck, but they are today. And then the boys at Lafitte's with their pickles. I couldn't find Brandy's if she did one. So I just found a different sign, OnlyFans, put some salt in your mouth. Bayou Brothers Barbecue Sauce. We're not only a barbecue sauce place. We have habanero hot sauce. Jambalaya makes pralines, koozies and hats. Koozies and hats you can get from LP Hat Company, also my website, and we will get it to you. BayouBrothers.org.
Soon to be TikTok shop.
On the tick of a talk shop. Super Bowl. The Super Bowl this year is in California. It's in Santa Clara, California, with the Seahawks playing the Drake May New England Patriots coming up Sunday night at 5:30. This is an interesting thing I saw, where every starting quarterback in Super Bowl history played high school ball. Louisiana is 3rd on the list.
That's pretty impressive.
California's first with 13. Pennsylvania is second with 9. And then Louisiana has
I mean, if you
7.
didn't, if you would have asked me like, what states do you think put the most quarterbacks in the Super Bowl? I would say California. I would say New York, Florida probably, and Texas. Louisiana definitely wouldn't be one of the ones I would think.
But you got Bradshaw and those guys from back in the day. The crazy stat is Florida has 0.
That's what I mean. That just blows my mind.
This is 0. Florida has 0 starting quarterbacks in the NFL in Super Bowl history.
Like I want to put them in the top 3 easily. If you would have, I would have been like California is probably 1, Texas is probably right
Texas
there,
has 5.
and then Florida would be. I mean, Florida's got all these big schools that you watch there play high school ball on ESPN. I mean, they got some.
And it's warm weather year round.
It's crazy, but maybe
Texas has 5. Louisiana has 7. Mississippi has 2. And one of them's Eli. No, Eli's in Louisiana. He
Yeah.
went to high school. It's
Yeah.
high school, not college.
Well, we got Bradshaw, we got Peyton Manning, we got
Eli.
Eli Manning. I can't even think of them. I don't think Brett Favre's from Mississippi.
He is.
He's one of the 2 Mississippi guys.
But Florida has 0.
Got
Starting
another
quarterbacks.
one of our
Oh, Southern Water. We're going to talk about Kyle later.
I forgot it in my
Hold on.
truck.
Let me get the.
Forgot it in my truck. The tree to the rescue.
Oh. Smooth.
Oh, I didn't even see how Ron saw it. Yeah, Trey to the rescue. He come through for us. There we go.
I just got to be taller than the coffee cup.
Oh, no, you're good. You squeeze him
Oh,
right in
yeah,
between
we
the
good.
coffee cup and the soup. Oh,
We
sure.
good. We good. All right, yeah. So 7 in Louisiana, 5 in Texas, 13 in California. There's more in Iowa than Florida, which is wild. Hot Rod Creole, Hot Rod. It's crawfish season, so grab your Hot Rod seafood boil. In a lot of different places, you can definitely get Hot Rod's seafood boil at Chris Specialty Foods, any location. You can get it in quite a few stores in New Orleans, and he's a member of the Chalmation Nation, so I'm sure you can get it in the shops in Chalmette.
Oh, yeah.
He's also got the garlic butter, the biscuit mix, the Bayou Dust, the Creole barbecue sauce that just came out, and a line of stuff. And Hot Rod is a busy man. He will be here next week, talk some LSU baseball, but he is out of town again tonight. So, random Super Bowl facts that no one knows. Fans boycotted. I can see this at my house.
There is a Gatorade betting market.
Yes, there is a Gatorade betting market.
I bet
what
on
color?
I bet on blue.
What color? What color Gatorade will be dumped on the coach after the game? A full copy of the first Super Bowl cannot be found. They didn't broadcast the first Super Bowl, and you can't find a full copy of it anywhere. And when the MVP says, "I'm going to Disney World," that wasn't spontaneous. They got paid. They got paid to say that.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt.
Who the home team is in the Super Bowl changes each year. On odd number odd number years, the AFC is the home team, and even number years, the NFC is the home team. Each Super Bowl, I learned this today, each Super Bowl team gets 52. Kendall Schaefer in the house.
What's up, man?
What up, my guys? Each Super Bowl team gets 54 footballs
Hell yeah.
that is used during the game. So that's 108 108 footballs used in the Super Bowl. Super Bowl Sunday is best known for their pizza and wings. It is the second biggest eating holiday of the year behind Thanksgiving. Other than Thanksgiving, Super Bowl is the only other time where you eat as much food. Although at my house, Christmas is pretty loaded with food. Halftime performers do not get paid because they're just being on the broadcast is exposure
I mean,
enough.
A lot of those guys, I mean, let's just be real. Probably since the 80s or so, when it started getting real big, any of those guys that are important enough to be on that, they don't need money anyway. Right?
They don't.
They all got plenty of money.
And this year there'll be 2 halftime shows.
I got something interesting that most people may not know.
Yeah.
So they print thousands of, I'm in the memorabilia business or the apparel business. They print thousands of hats, shirts, towels, newspapers. They print thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars in merchandise for these teams because nobody knows who's going to win the Super Bowl. They print it. Well, the team that loses, they ship all these shirts and hats to Africa, to some of these tribes that don't have any clothes and stuff like these really. So they're out there somewhere is a tribe in Africa that thinks the Buffalo Bills won 4 Super Bowls in a row in the 90s. Imagine that.
They got to do something with it. Oh, that's even harder. Some little facts about the New England Patriots. They had a dynasty for quite some time with Bill Belichick. They are 4-13 in games to go to the Super Bowl. Is that what this is? I can't see.
Dude, you got
It was bigger at my house.
that might be bad.
They have 6 Super Bowl titles and 11 appearances, most of them involving Brady and Belichick. In 2025, they went from 4-13 to making the Super Bowl, the biggest comeback in history. They had the snowplow game, where in the snowy 1982 Dolphins game, a snowplow cleared a spot for their only field goal. In 1960, their first helmet was a tri-corner hat. Now it's a Flying Elvis. The butt fumble, wild stat runs from 2003 to 2005, they posted a 33-2 record. They've retired Brady's number 12 and unveiled a 12-foot Brady statue. And rookie Will Campbell revealed an irrational fear of cats.
Will Campbell, he fell right into something, didn't he?
He did. North Louisiana boy now in the Super Bowl.
He had a tough season. Like he was pretty dominant at LSU, and he had a tough season. He ended up having a good season, but
a few of those games he was lined up against some
he ain't playing against Southeastern or.
He was playing against some Hall of Famers.
He was playing against some dudes that made him look silly, and that's saying a lot for one of the best offensive linemen ever come out of college football.
So Drew Brees supposedly is supposed to get announced. He's going to be in the Hall of Fame tonight.
Yeah, he definitely is on the finalist list with some really good names too. One of them's not Belichick. You know that if you watched the last week's show. Yeah, he's on the list with some dudes. I mean,
that is on the pro awards tonight show, pro honor show, which it's happening as we speak. So
Well deserved.
we don't know that quite
Definitely
yet.
the best quarterback we've ever had here, and definitely the top 5 quarterbacks ever to play the game for sure.
All right, Joe, tell us a little bit about that.
Just to sum it up in a nutshell, we're a little small family business that started off small. We, needed some merch and didn't want to pay the premium prices that some people were charging, and didn't like the way some people talked to us about how, if you don't want to do business with me, go somewhere else type attitude, and we decided to change it. And here we are, 6 months later, selling hats, koozies, cutting boards. Just made a deal for some, right in time for crawfish season today. Made a deal for some handmade cypress wooden paddles. We're going to start engraving those here probably next week. But in a nutshell, man, we can do it, man. We can do it if you need it. No minimums, no, I'll make you 1 hat or 1,000. I'll go above and beyond for you. Treat you like I want to be treated, and proud to work with a lot of people. Kendall is on here right now. Kendall's got a hat of mine. Make all the Bayou Brothers, all this hats and merch for all the main sponsors we have, except for Lafitte's. But Brandy, Hot Rod, Adam, I make all the hats for all of them. I mean, proud to know them guys. But yeah, definitely if you feel like you need something, don't worry. We're not a big name company. If you need, a lady messaged me yesterday for 4 hats for her husband and groomsmen for a wedding. And she said, I know you're busy. And I said, no, don't ever say that, right? Like, I got time for the person that wants 4, just like the person that makes 1,000.
Brandy wishes she was here.
Yeah.
We have real food tonight. If
We don't have chicken and sausage and jalapeno kebabs, but it's pretty close.
not yeah,
But
it's,
there's chicken and sausage, and I think they had shrimp on them too. I can't remember, but those will be bussing for sure at a Super Bowl party if you went there and they had them.
yeah, but we did put some BJ seasoning.
We got
on our food.
the bacon jalapeno on the pig in the blankets.
Taking the blankets right
Oh
there.
yeah, so they definitely good.
A little bit about the Seahawks. The Seahawks have won World Championship ring. They have a thing with 12 too. Brady got retired in New England, number 12, and they like their 12th man. They think their stadium's so loud that they call him the 12th man. They have a Blue Thunder drum line. Their mascots are Blitz and Boom. One's a Seahawk. Jackson Smith Digba honors their heritage. He has a Sierra Leone flag on his helmet to honor his heritage. He's going to have a big night on Saturday.
I hope so, because I got him in my parlay. I need him to go off.
Quarterback Sam Darnold has a quirky favorite. He eats the egg salad sandwiches from the Masters.
Oh, I
Like,
thought you was gonna say he eats those before the game or just random.
they just said he loves the egg salad sandwich from the Masters.
I've heard that they're really good. Those and the pimento cheese ones. I've never had them, but heard they were good.
And then everybody knows about Marshawn Lynch, beast mode,
Beast mode.
eating Skittles, and 4th and 1, they're gonna throw the ball instead of hand it to him.
I bet they don't do that.
But a little bit about the Seahawks. The Seahawks have been there a couple times and won one. The Patriots have been there a bunch and won a bunch. But this isn't the same Patriots team. It's a whole different squad.
Ironically, though, back to the goal from the one, that was the Patriots they were
There was,
playing against.
and that was a pick at the goal line, and that cost them a Super Bowl. And all you had to do is hand the ball off to beast mode, and he'd get you a yard.
I feel like I'd put my money on him if I needed a yard.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt. Did I double click there? Yes, I did. Super Bowl odd facts. The game is in Roman numerals for the title because they want to confuse the new year. Being it's a 25 season, but if they had 25 Roman numeral or whatever, so they decided to start advertising in Roman numerals. Super Bowl tickets Super Bowl tickets, Super Bowl commercials for a 30-second spot, $7 million. $7 million if you want
That's a lot of barbecue sauce and hats.
to for 30 seconds for 30 seconds from the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Like I said earlier, it's the second biggest eating day in the year, besides Thanksgiving, with 1.4 billion wings sold or eaten in one weekend. 1.4 billion
That's crazy.
wings. The Vince Lombardi Trophy, this one right here as we speak, is made of sterling silver and is crafted by Tiffany and Company. Like the actual Super Bowl trophy is made by Tiffany and Company. Super Bowl one had a broadcasting mishap in 1967. The second half kickoff happened during a TV commercial. About 35% of the time, underdogs win in the Super Bowl. They've won more Super Bowls than you'd expect. And Super Bowl LX, which is this one, is a rematch of Super Bowl LIX, which is 2015, between the Patriots and the Seahawks. And then the Browns, the Lions, the Jaguars, and the Texans are the four teams that have never won a Super Bowl.
How sad is that for the Browns? The Browns was like one of the original football teams back in the day. Like they've been around for like a long time, and they never got there. The other ones are fairly new.
Yeah, so the Browns, the Lions, the Jaguars, and the Texans.
That's crazy.
The Lions keep getting close.
I thought the Jaguars were going to do it this year.
The Jaguars had a pretty good year too, with old Sunshine playing quarterback. And then the Texans, the way their defense is played, if their quarterback can figure it out, they're gonna be all right.
And they wasn't bad. And they ended the season, I think, on a 9-game win streak.
Brandy should pad up.
There she is.
Look at Brian Kersey in the house.
What up, boy?
Brandy with her salsa, her seasonings, her WAP, her BJ, and then what's her other one? No salt, no filter.
Yeah, the no filter. That's like the Trinity, like the dehydrated Trinity.
And then she's got some salsa, hotter than your
The
ex.
sauce is so
And
good.
then those white chocolate pralines that she brought that night, with the biscuits. But Brandy is, she's such a hard worker, working in plants and working out of town. I need her to get back here so we can get some food and we can get some product and get them into some more stores.
She wants to get back. Shout out. We know she texted us on a while ago saying she misses us and is ready to come back. We miss you too.
Yeah, we need some south in our mouth.
Definitely need some salsa. I'm gonna be jonesing for it.
Watching from Brian's
From
watching
Texas.
from Texas.
Yeah, that was what I was telling Brandy. Matter of fact, Brandy's stuck at Marathon, and my brother Brian is in Baytown at Exxon doing a turnaround for them with them guys over there. He works at the Exxon in Baton Rouge right here, but he's volunteered to go over there and show them guys how to shut down their unit over there, and that's where he's watching us from, over there in the hotel room in Baytown, Texas.
Baytown, Texas. All right, this will probably get us completely banned from TikTok today. But the top Super Bowl is known for their props, like who's going to score the first touchdown, what color's the Gatorade is going to be dumped. Is Kenneth Walker the third for Seattle? Is he going to score in the red zone?
I hope so. I got it.
Jackson Smith, the top receiver.
Are we working on getting banned? Because if we're going to talk about gambling, I can.
And then Ramondre Stevenson for New England, red zone value if New England moves the ball. Yardage assets, Jackson, needs over 6.5 receptions. Kenneth Walker, the third, needs over 21.5 receiving yards. And then Stephon Diggs needs over 4.5 receptions.
Yeah. Kenneth Walker, anytime touchdown. Sam Darnold, 1 passing touchdown. Kayshon Boutte.
Sam said he's going to get that 1 yard, that passing touchdown from the 1 yard line.
Kayshon Boutte, 20 yards receiving. Kenneth Walker, 20 yards receiving. Rashid Shaheed, 20 yards receiving.
That dude in a press conference or in media availability today talked about how much he loved New Orleans.
Drake May, 20 yards rushing. Shouldn't be a problem. He got that on the game, the run to seal the game last time. Darnold only 10 yards rushing, and Seattle to win is unbelievably, that is 30-1 odds for that to happen. It seems pretty easy to me.
The fun ones, who's going to score the first touchdown, what team's going to score the first touchdown, what team's going to score the last touchdown, total touchdowns over and under. That means, I need to put my.
I just got into this stuff here recently, and there's all kind of stuff, man.
Yeah, one of them I saw was is halftime show is Bad Bunny going to show a net?
I didn't see that one, but I did put $5 to win 20 on Blue Gatorade.
And then there's one about the national anthem being the time of the national anthem, like 3 minutes.
How long it is?
2 seconds or whatever.
I didn't do either.
If I knew what that was and I was singing it, I'd have to stop.
Well, there's all kinds of things when you look into it, like what the announcer is going to say during the broadcast. There's all kinds of like intercept. Like, is he going to say roughing the passer, late hit, no good, wide left, wide right? I mean, it's just crazy, dude.
So this game is in Santa Clara, which is close to San Diego. And so they're like, which is the broadcast going to show first? Because there's nothing to do in Santa Clara. Like no monuments or no special places.
Oh, they're going to show that Golden Gate Bridge, man.
What they going to show first, the Golden Gate Bridge or Alcatraz?
I mean, it depends on what angle the camera's pointing at. It might show them at the same time, which I'm sure there's a tie option also on there. It's interesting.
And so this year, the coach for the Seahawks, Mike McDonald, the coach for the Patriots, Mike Vrabel, and the color analyst calling the game is Mike Tirico. So it's Mike, and Mike. So there's a prop bet I saw that says, will the announcer mention
the fact
something
that
about Mike, and Mike? Like, there's so many.
I lost too much money on what the announcers say. I don't know.
There's so many. Lafitte's Pickles. I went to Rouse's today and got their pickle relish and their candied jalapenos. I tried to get their pickles, but they're sold out. Joey, if you're watching, the Rouse's on Airline Highway in Baton Rouge is sold out. You need to get them some more. They have the jalapenos. They have the jalapenos in 2 sections of the pickle aisle. And then the relish, but I need some more pickles. I need
one of them.
pickles.
I need one of them. You ever watch Joey them's videos on Facebook where they dump the 55-gallon drum of pickles onto the table? Yeah, that's what we need. One of them gray 55-gallon food grade drums of pickles.
What we also need is Joey to come down here.
Yeah, at least if anything, get him on the phone. But yeah,
I know he comes down to every home football game.
well,
Like I know he does.
about that.
So he needs to come down for a baseball game and hit up here Thursday before the weekend on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Speaking of baseball season is upon us. Next week we will have a couple of former baseball players I'm working on to talk about their season and talk about the season coming up, and then their history and their past on what they're doing now and what it was like playing at LSU. Hopefully we'll get some national champions on here to talk. And then we'll have some baseball content throughout the year with different players, coaches, different kinds of people coming on. Sports reporters, beats, all the different people coming on. I got a lot in the works in 2026. But next weekend, starting Friday,
Friday at 2:00.
but starting tomorrow, Friday, for 14 straight days, it's going to be 70 degrees outside.
I know.
It used to be opening day. You needed 6 blankets.
It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be t-shirt weather
But it's gonna be
Friday at
nice.
2:00. It's going to be beautiful.
70 degrees for the next 2 weeks through Mardi Gras. And with all the parades and everything going on, baseball is at the box next weekend playing Milwaukee. And it'll be fun to see them play. Jay's gonna probably play a bunch of players that weekend and try to see what the right fit is. And they have a couple weekends of that. They go to Florida in a couple weeks for a pretty good series down in Jacksonville, and then it hits you. That schedule is beyond tough, but they're good. They're really good, and I may try to pull some strings and get Jay on at some point.
They've been broadcasting on the WAFB in the sports part of the news. They're all open practices. I mean, you can go anytime and go right in
And
and sit
Jay's a
down.
great dude, and he will sit there and talk to you.
And they've been broadcasting the games on the sports section of the news every night like it's a regular season. They show all the scrimmages and who hit home runs and who did what, and they got some dudes, man. They got some dudes, and
Cade York.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me one bit if we're sitting
Exactly.
here this time next year and there's 9 trophies on that sign. It just wouldn't shock me from what
Yeah.
I've seen.
They're already 2 out of the last 3. They're about to be 3 out of the last 4, and their team is special.
It's hard to believe they can be better.
Tony Vitello left Tennessee to go out west, coach a major league team. Mississippi State's going to be good this year. Texas is always good. Florida's going to be pretty good. There's a lot of really good teams this year. But
Speaking, there's one more tie-in before we go to the next thing.
Yep.
I seen your boy Chris Phillips put out a little thing today. Said they had him and I can't remember his co-host name for his SEC show that he does, but they put out their prediction for Omaha, and Chris Phillips left LSU off.
yeah, he's a Mississippi fan.
He left LSU off. Now the other guy, I can't remember his name, but the other guy had us on there. He's a smarter guy, I think. But yeah, Chris Phillips. Well,
The same Chris Phillips that
I was supposed to be on the show
that
twice.
ghosted us twice.
Yeah, that's the same.
That one.
Yeah, I figured that's what I said. I figured I'd tie that in.
Brian says the SEC is going to be a gauntlet to run through.
That's a fact.
It absolutely is. Absolutely is. But we're loaded, and it'll be fun to watch.
I mean, we for the last at least in the 2000s, so the last 25, 26 years, there's multiple SEC teams in the championship series, and then there are the final 8 teams or whatever, and then several years there's been SEC teams in the championship series.
Fun fact, Jay Johnson has 2 of the last 3 national championships, but he's never won the SEC.
Huh?
That's how tough the SEC is. You can win the national championship, but not necessarily win the SEC.
Just got to get hot when it matters, and you got to get your people healthy, and that's where LSU's biggest thing is. That they don't have a lot of returners, but the returners they got are ready to go.
So they won the national championship last year, and this year is supposed to be better,
That's what they say on paper.
talent-wise.
On paper, they're better. It's hard for me to believe it, but
That's why it'll be fun to watch. Tonight, 8 o'clock tip in Texas. This will be a big one. LSU upset number 2 Texas in their first game, and 70-65 in overtime. And then they play tonight at 8 o'clock on, I think, ESPN. That's one thing I'm going to watch as soon as I get out of here. watch that showdown. That'll be fun to watch. Kim Mulkey's got the girls ready to play. And hopefully soon we'll get some, maybe a basketball coach in here to talk about their team.
That's Hot Rod's deal. He's gonna hook us up with that.
He is, and he's the one who got courtside seats
Oh,
the
yeah.
other day.
Oh, yeah.
Brian says we were cursed when we win the SEC tournament. We lose out on the run to Omaha. I'm talking about we ain't won the conference, not the tournament. But yes, shout out to the women's basketball team. They started rough, 0-2 in conference play, but they have picked it back up, and they are still in the top 5. They're back in the top 5, playing Texas at Texas tonight at 8:00. That's going to be a good one.
We'll get Rod to get us some courtside seats, and we're going to do the podcast from the Maravich Center.
We can do that, but what we are going to do, September the 19th,
You can go ahead and drop it on.
we're going to be in Oxford for the LSU Ole Miss game, and we got a spot in Oxford to do the podcast. I got a friend in Mississippi. My coworker was from Ole Miss, and they said that place we're going to go do the podcast is $100 cover to get in. It's the most expensive. It's the most expensive bar in the country.
Taylor better have some stuff.
When Morgan Wallen was in town, he played at the library. That's the name of the bar.
The library.
$100 cover to get in, and we're supposed to do our podcast from there.
Dude, we got 9 months to line some dudes up for that, bro. You know, everybody of the who's who of LSU is going to be there for that rematch, like the Ole Miss LSU thing.
And that's going to be the night before the game in Oxford, Mississippi.
We're going to have to find some
September 18th.
dudes.
But it's going to be fun. Me, you, Hot Rod, and the gang will go up to Oxford for the game. We've already got our tickets secured, and we will have our podcast the Friday night before LSU Ole Miss next year.
Dude, we may have to go Thursday and try to find some dudes for the podcast, bro.
Oh, we're gonna be working the phones for a while. We're gonna track them down. It's gonna be fun. But by then, hopefully we'll have a pretty good crowd and pretty good following that we can have some fun. And
It's gonna be a fun little
fun
show.
for sure.
Oh yeah.
Our boy Kyle.
There he is.
We are supporting Southern Rollers. Let's pull up the main screen. Get us back on here. There we go. Kyle, your hat or your coffee mug is right there. Southern Rollers coffee. Got his coffee cup front and center. Supporting Mr. Kyle Stewart and his Southern Rollers. We're going to get him in the studio coming up soon. And once he gets a Thursday available, we will get him in here so he can talk about what he does and his whole purpose, which it's an incredible story. We talked to him a little bit on live a couple weeks ago, but we got his coffee cup in, and we're gonna talk about him each week because he's it's impressive him doing what he does.
He went bowling the other day for the first time ever.
I saw that. That was so cool.
That's his big deal. Is he wants other disabled people to know that you can do whatever you want, just because you're in a wheelchair or you got a speech impediment or you got no legs or whatever. He wants these people to know that he's in their corner and you can do anything you want if you have the willpower to do it. And we got a lot of respect for him. I told Adam about him. Adam didn't know much about him, and he done some research. And the dude's just an inspiration to a lot of people, man. And he sells his merch. He's got hats, shirts, koozies, the coffee mugs. We just did a deal with him for some window vinyl for your window for your vehicle. We done him some, and all of his money that he makes helps him spread the word, man, even more. We're gonna do something. He's got a trail ride. He does a trail ride. I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is his 14th annual trail ride. And when I say trail ride, I mean like they get on the horse and buggy and they go ride down the road and do all these on a horse and buggy, and he's on that thing with them. And this, I think, the 14th year, if I'm not mistaken. And it seems like every year they pick a kid who's battling cancer or who has a handicap, and they raise a bunch of money and they donate that money to that kid. And it's a really neat thing. And I'm booked already for that day, or I would definitely be in the wagon with him riding this thing out. But
Right.
I want to say it's like March 14th, or I don't know. Maybe we can put something on there for the next show.
Yeah, once I
Talk about
once
it,
I
but
see a flyer.
It's one of the ones we're booked up for, both of us. I'd be there riding a horse with him. And then it wouldn't surprise me if they put him on a horse. That's just the kind of,
That's a Special Olympics.
I mean, yeah, that's just the kind of thing he does. Like, I mean, if he can get on a horse, the man can't walk, but if he can get on a horse, that sucker's gonna get on it just to show people that he can. And he's a super inspiration for us.
All right, blow this up so we can see it. Thomas Kane's next few events. This Saturday, he's at with the Stephen brothers. They're from Mississippi at Cats Warsaw. On Tuesday, February 17th, that's Mardi Gras Day. He's at Chuckers on the Res. And Saturday, February 21st, he's at Bucking for a Cure at St. Jude. That's another thing I was supposed to do. That's 3 things on February 21st. And that's at night too.
Yeah, you can be dogged up.
And everybody's got to serve him on the same weekend.
I know where I'm gonna be on that day.
Yeah, we're gonna be at we'll talk about that in a minute, but we'll be at Chase Tyler's 40th birthday party at La Berge. Chase is turning 40. Friday, February 27th, Thomas will be at the Sonny's grand opening in Ponchatoula. February 28th, he'll be at the Munchie House in Denham Springs. The Munchie House. Their food look like this. The Munchie House.
Oh, I'm sure.
Friday, March 6th, he'll be at Daisy's Nashville Lounge in New York. Yeah, he's going up to New York for a couple shows. That's March 6th and 7th. March 11th, he'll be at Poppy's, my dude Poppy in Watson. My dude Hobby in Watson at Poppy's. Wednesday, March 11th. March 14th, he'll be at Walk-Ons in Hammond. And then March 19th, he'll be at the Acoustic at the Carter Plantation in Springfield.
That's where I'm going Saturday to the Carter Plantation.
So Thomas is an incredible individual. He's an incredible singer. He's a friend of the podcast, friend of both of ours. He's got Bayou Brothers barbecue sauce, hot sauce, jambalaya mix, and all the things at his house on his tour bus also. And Joe makes his LP Hat Company makes his hats. And yeah, he's a good friend of the show. He's been on once, so he'll be on again at some point. But he's an incredible dude. And
Yep, check him out, definitely. If y'all want to see good local talent, everybody on his stage that he shares the stage with in his band is from Louisiana, and they know how to rock. That's all I can say. If you never seen him, and then like there's 10 shows up there, 2 of them's in New York, so we can't really do nothing about that. But the other 8 shows, I'm almost guaranteeing you that if you go to all 8 shows, they're going to be 8 totally different shows. I've been to probably 4 or 5 now, and I've never seen the same show twice.
and I'll be at half of them. The ones on Wednesday, I work, so I can't get there on Wednesday. But some of them Saturdays, I'll be there for sure. Munchie House, I think I need to find myself at the Munchie House.
Is that Denham? I might have to make that one.
I don't know what they got there, but Munchie House sounds good. Chase Tyler, we're at the 6th, so he's got a private event on the 6th. No, he's not. Yes, private party on the 6th. I read that wrong. Mardi Gras Ball in Bunkie on the 7th. Didn't know they had a ball in Bunkie. Spanish Town Bash is on the 14th at the Basin. That show with Ben Ragsdale, Paper Chase Tyler, Lauren Lee. That show is going to be good. Get your tickets for the Basin. downtown. It starts following the parade and goes until 2 a.m. That's an incredible show. Chase's birthday bash we were just talking about at LaBerge at the Edge Bar, February 22nd or 21st. I wish it was 22nd. I wouldn't be so booked up. The Shield of Hope Gala at Capitol Park Museum. Shield of Hope. Jennifer's a part of the Shield of Hope. I plan on being there for that one. The Red Beans and Rice Festival
Gee, I'm throwing me with a good time.
in Baton Rouge.
Y'all need
Like,
judges.
it's here. We don't have to travel for it.
Y'all need judges for that or what?
At 5 p.m. on the 21st. Also, he's pulling double duty on the 21st. He'll be at Whiskey Tavern in Covington at 10 o'clock that night. So the Red Beans and Rice Festival at 5 and Whiskey Tavern at 10.
It's gonna be
With an
rough.
hour drive in between.
That's gonna be rough.
That's gonna be a cutting it. Cooking in Central. That one I'm gonna be at also because our guy Mason,
Honky Tonk Man, opening.
the Honky Tonk Man, is opening
Opening.
in Central on 327.
Opening for, get this, guys. So shout out to my boy Mason. Opening for not only Chase Tyler, tell him who else.
But Wayne Toops,
Wayne Toops.
my man Wayne Toops.
Mason
So,
shows the Honky Tonk
Mason
Man.
Shows is opening for Chase Tyler and Wayne
And Wayne
Toops.
Toops. We definitely
Well,
got
that dude's gone a long way, and can't wait to get him back on the show because Joe's been begging for somebody to do it and to sing with.
Yeah, Kendall let me down last week. He's kind of stirred it around on that because me and him talked about that all day on text message about what song we were going to sing together, and he conveniently we lost track of time or something. I don't know.
But Kendall's coming back, so we'll get him
Yeah.
on his guitar.
I'm just gonna get up there I'm just gonna get up there on the stage with him at the bar over there in Prairieville.
Oh,
Fat Cats. Yeah, I'm just gonna get up on the stage at Fat Cats with him.
Oh, Brian Rittenhouse did that last week.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He did.
And then this one I will not be at. Zach Bryan's pre and post parties in Baton Rouge on 328. I'm not a Zach Bryan fan, so I will not be there. Oh. But the one that just came out this week, Post Malone and Jelly Roll on May 23rd
In Tiger Stadium. Yeah.
That one I'm going to find a way to go.
We might need to get involved in that, huh?
Find a way.
That's your job. You're the guy.
Uh,
You just tell me how many hats I need.
Tiger Stadium 92,000, so 110,000.
I'm going to be out of town that day too, so I won't bet him.
But truly, check it out. Chase Tyler, wherever he's at.
Oh yeah.
His song will be.
There's Jennifer. What's
You
up,
wanna go-
Jennifer?
Jennifer, are you at the Shield of Hope? Isn't that your event on 319 Shield of Hope Gala?
I'll make a deal with you, Jennifer. If you get us the tickets, I'll drive us.
Was that another puzzle?
Oh goddamn!
Oh, we got it.
Dude, I have my
That's,
glasses
I
on.
thought I saw something you were sharing that you know somebody at Shield of Hope.
No, I can't remember the name of Jennifer's. She said we are Ray of Hope. That's what it is. Yeah.
Maybe it was just the Hope word got me. But
Ray of Hope. Ray of Hope. Shout out to Ray of Hope. They do a good thing over there. But
yeah, I'm
Ray of
not,
Hope was my first ever LP Hat Company event that I donated to. I was young in my career of that, and that was the first thing I donated to was them. Shout out to them.
and then like I said, I'm not a fan of Zach Bryan, so I will not be at the Zach Bryan concert in Tiger Stadium. But in May 23rd, I'll probably be at the Post Malone. Maybe. Yes. I need a hat like that. She needs a hat like that.
I know a guy.
I know a guy. But I wonder if somebody like Kendall Schaefer, or Thomas Kane, or somebody like that will open for some of these Tiger Stadium shows.
I don't know.
Because if that happens, then I know a guy.
You think Lucy will get us some free tickets if Thomas opens for him? Probably not. It may not be as.
Jennifer wants to go see Jelly in Post.
Yeah, definitely, Jennifer. You buy the tickets and I'll drive.
All the way to Tiger Stadium.
I will.
I've been to a Jelly concert. Jelly and it was Alexander K. Warren Zyder and Jelly Roll at the Superdome, and that was one of the best concerts I've ever been to. Jelly, love Jelly or love or hate Jelly, one way or another. You can go with it whichever way you choose. But as an entertainer and putting on a show, Jelly puts a hell of a show on. I've been there. Jennifer says if I could, I would.
Oh, we know.
But if Thomas is opening, we're gonna find a way. We gonna find a way. Even if we got to make a Jelly Roll hat.
I'll roll speakers onto the stage if I got to.
But Chase Tyler, go find him. It's an incredible artist. If you can find him anywhere, that'll be pretty special. Chase puts on an incredible show. Him and Lindsay do a great job doing what they do. Bayou Brothers commercial before we get out of here.
Tired of the same old bland barbecue sauce? Wake up your grill with Bayou Brothers barbecue. It's bold, it's zesty. It's that Louisiana heat and flavor in every drop. Straight from the bayou to your plate. Ribs, wings, burgers, even breakfast eggs. If it needs flavor, it needs Bayou Brothers. Order yours today at BayouBrothers.org or call Adam at 225-975-1612. Bayou Brothers Cajun Barbecue Sauce. You need this in your life.
Yeah, I'm proud of you, Jennifer. We're gonna get you on here one day to talk about your journey, and it's a special one. Thankful that we were friends, and everybody else who came in to support Brian and Kendall and Jennifer, and all the people on TikTok and all the people everywhere. We will be back next week. Next week is opening at LSU baseball. We'll have some baseball players here. In a little round table, and we will talk about the season opening up. We'll put some posts out, share it out, and support all these small businesses if you get a chance. Y'all have a good one. We'll see y'all next week.
I come from Louisiana, from the banks of the Pontchartrain. I was born in an old houseboat in the eye of a hurricane. I've been all around this great big world, but no matter where I roam, I'll always come back to Louisiana, 'cause Louisiana is home. People stop and ask me where it is that I come from. I tell them I am so down south, even the Mississippi's scared to run. Oh, from Bourbon Street to Baton Rouge, from Malibu to Thibodeau, I'll always come back to Louisiana, 'cause Louisiana is home. We got cypress storms and sauce pecan, jambalaya and fado. New Orleans blues and Mardi Gras too, and the bars they never close. Well, you can take me away from this bayou state, but I won't be gone
take me away from this bayou state, but I won't be gone too long. And I'll always come back to Louisiana, 'cause Louisiana is my home.